Welcome again, everyone. My name is Joel Broughton, and in this video we're going to talk about some forum posting tips, how to improve your relationships, and especially how to improve your lead generation with forums. I think this is a really important video for you to spend some time in and maybe go through a couple of times just so that you get some of these ideas ingrained in your mind as you're going into these forums, and come back regularly so that, sometimes you do, when you are doing advertising and marketing, you kind of lose sight of what's important and what you should be doing. So I think it's important maybe that you come back once in a while to this training, just so that you kind of solidify your ideas in terms of what you should be doing to accomplish your goals. So let's start with posting value consistently. There really is nothing more in terms of a rule of thumb that you need to follow other than making sure that you're constantly posting things of value. Don't ever go into a forum with the idea of just getting your links all over the place or posting volume. That's really not going to get you anywhere at all, other than, people are going to dislike you. They're going to start commenting negatively on what you're doing, and you really won't get any kind of click-throughs or leads or any kind of relationships built from that. So post topics and ideas of value. Post information that other people will want to read and participate in. Create discussions of interest. So, don't just post something randomly that, obviously nobody's interested in that specific forum that you're in. If you're in a lead generation forum, don't go off, start talking about websites. If you're in a topic that's about MLM, obviously keep it to that. All right, don't go off, start talking about things that are non-related. Another thing is answering others with valuable information is absolutely huge. There's so many people that are craving information, new people in this industry that want information, that are looking for answers and help and support. And if you can answer others by giving them either valuable information or posting links to where they can find the information or giving them suggestions in terms of how they can solve their problems, you're going to build some very good relationships and rapport with people in the forums. You'll be looked at as an expert, and there's nothing better than being considered an expert in your field among your peers as well as many of the followers that are kind of coming along for the ride. And finally, go in with the thought of helping others succeed. I know that there's so many people, and maybe even yourself included, that sometimes you're just thinking about you're thinking about the money. How can I make money? How am I gonna enroll somebody? How do I generate leads? Well, I'll tell you what, when it comes to forum posting, if you come in with the mindset of always helping others succeed with their business, you're going to end up so much further ahead, and the business will naturally come to you because, again, people will respect you, they'll seek you out, and they'll be interested in working with you. So let's move on. Developing friendships. I mean, this is another great tip in doing your forum marketing. One of the good ways that I've done it over the years is to kind of keep track of who the regulars are. Who are the regular posters? Who's constantly showing up in there? Who's hanging out in there? Who takes ownership to, talk to people that are coming in and spamming and making sure that the forum is kept clean? Who are those regular posters? Contact them, communicate with them, invite them to speak with you, and keep track of what they're interested in and what they're posting on, and regularly post along with them in a positive way. Another way to develop friendships, comment on other valuable posts. So if you see a post that's very helpful and very valuable and provides some really great information, tell the poster that. Tell the person that put that information up that you appreciate them, that you're glad that they provided that information, that it's helpful, etc. Okay, so comment on posts and help perpetuate good posting in the forums and the provision of value and information. Congratulate other people. All right, if you congratulate other people and again tell them what a good job they're doing, the great information that they're providing, if people are talking about the success they're having in their business, give them the kudos, give them the spotlight. If you give other people the spotlight, they're going to appreciate you that much more and obviously want to be friends with you. You've probably heard this before, but if you want to be somebody's best friend, just listen to them. Just be interested in them, and they'll basically see you as their best friend. They want to be around people that want to hear what they have to say. I mean, it's just a natural human, behavior that, kind of socializing type of behavior. So if you're interested in what they're interested in, if you're interested in them, if you're interested in their success, they're going to want to be around you, and you can create friendships and relationships that way. Invite good contributors to Skype you or to instant message you. All right, so people that are constantly in there providing valuable, good information, those are the people you want to be friends with. Those are the people you want to start developing relationships with, because generally those are the smart marketers. Those are the people that are already educated, and they're people that you're going to want to work with and mastermind with and network with. All right, so whether they join your business or not, it's another thing, but you can definitely share ideas and develop that friendship and that relationship, and you never know what's going to come out of it, either referrals or maybe later on they'll join your business down the road, or you'll do some kind of lead generation together, or swap leads, or who knows what you're going to do, but definitely inviting good contributors and people that you respect to be on your Skype or on your instant messenger, and have a conversation with them once in a while, communicate with them, see what's up. You never know what's going to come of it. All right, so great ways to develop friendships and relationships, and obviously potential networks to work with through the forums. This question is asked to me all the time. I don't know what to post. I don't have anything of value. I'm brand new. What could I possibly offer? And you know what? That's just the lazy way out. I hear that all the time, and it's not that you're new. It's not that you're inexperienced. It's not that you don't have any value to offer. The problem is actually that you're being lazy. All right. So anybody that comes to me and says, well, I don't know, I don't have anything to post, and I don't have any good information, and yet, on and on and on. It's just laziness that's coming through. So don't be lazy. Go find value to offer. If you don't have any experience, if you're brand new, if you're not sure, that you have anything that people would want to be interested in, here's what you need to do. Go pick up a book, go pick up an audio CD, purchase an ebook for $30, or go get on some training calls from some MLM leaders and learn something. Okay, educate yourself. It's as simple as that, and you can do that on training calls from your MLM leaders. There's MLM leaders in the industry that provide free training calls. You can go to YouTube. YouTube's a great resource for free training. Just type in MLM free training, internet marketing training. Type in names of different successful MLMers that or some of the legends in the industry, some of the trainers. Type in Jim Rohn's name, type in a Zig Ziglar, type in all of these types of people, and you'll find training. Anthony Robbins is a great one. He's got all kinds of stuff, and a lot of it's just bootlegged onto YouTube from people, quasi-legally, I guess, if you will, and they're going to try to direct you onto their newsletters and try to sell you things later on. You don't need to do that. You just borrow the free training, but get on, watch those videos, spend some time, spend an hour a day educating yourself and learning and doing this training. Take a few notes. All right, it's as simple as that, and it doesn't even have to be MLM leaders. It can be people from other industries. Business leaders, sports leaders. There's all kinds of motivational speakers out there, and very high end thinkers that are providing information. I was watching today. I'm always spending some time watching different videos. I was actually watching a graduation. I think it was from Stanford. Steve Jobs was doing kind of a speech there. and it was maybe 15 minutes long, 12-15 minutes long, but I got some really good ideas out of it. I got some good insights into business and into living life to the fullest and stuff like that. And really it's just laziness if you're saying that you don't have any value or that you can't find any value. So go out, educate yourself, learn a little bit each day, and build a story or a forum post around one tip or one idea that you got from the training. It's as simple as that. Just paraphrase it into your own words. Whatever the concept was that was helpful in that training. You may have to watch a couple. You may have to search around to find something that you think is valuable or good or that would fit in with the forum that you're working with. But if you go ahead and do that, you're going to be 99.8% ahead of everybody else in this industry, and probably 95% ahead of everybody that's posting in all of those forums. All right, so build that story or forum post around just one of the ideas that you got from that training. So do some research. Find actually, sorry, this is an aside, I guess. This is a different topic, but do your research, find some great value that you can share with the world, and go ahead and do that. Remember that your check or your paycheck at the end of the day really is a direct relation to the value that you're bringing to the world, to the community, to the industry. And finally, I have another really great tip here. It's a good thing I wrote it out because I forgot earlier, but do some research and find the most replied to and most viewed threads out there. All right, so go into some of the forums that you frequent and find the ones that are that have like 10,000 views or 5,000 views and 300 replies or whatever. I mean, find some that are really really big topics, controversial topics, things that have gotten people really excited to talk about, and then go ahead and don't copy it, but grab that same keyword or that same idea or that same topic and rewrite a new thread about it, or rewrite it in a different way, or start it basically again differently. Do some research on what it is that they were all talking about and give them your 2 cents. Chances are that topic will take off, okay, because that's something in that forum that a lot of people like talking about. All right, so it's as simple as that. If you're not sure what a good topic is, just do some research in all the forums and see the really most popular threads. I mean, this isn't rocket science, folks. You can just go ahead and don't blatantly copy everything other people are saying, but copy the topic or the subject or the keywords that are being used, and start your own threads. Write something on the same topics. And I am absolutely certain that if you do that, you're going to have definitely created some interest, and because obviously you've picked a topic already that people are interested in talking about and replying to. Okay, so finding value to offer is not hard. It just takes a little bit of work, and it's kind of a daily thing that you should be doing in your business to regularly have success anyway. And this is obviously going to help not only your business and your mindset, but also your ability to post in the forums. All right, I'm going to go through 3 big ideas. All right, 3 main ideas when we're approaching these forums, and this is something that I'm going to kind of leave you with. You should always be keeping these in the back of your mind when you're posting in forums and when you're coming in here. And I mean, this even goes kind of when you're running different advertisements and when you're dealing with people and all that kind of stuff. But this, especially for forums, is very important. Number 1, your goal is to build relationships, all right, through these forums. So attract people through offering value. We've already, I think I've beat this to death already, hopefully into you, that the only way that you're going to attract other people and have them want to network with you, chase you, find out what you're doing, work with you, is by offering value, providing good quality information, and helping other people. Position yourself and your team or the marketing system that you use as helping anyone to learn. What does that mean? Well, mention the fact that a lot of this information and stuff is available through your training team, through yourself and the other leaders that you're working with. Allow other people to know that it's simply just a matter of plugging into what it is that you guys are offering as a group, and there's a lot of support and help and training available. Offer training platforms that other leaders can just plug their people into. There's so many people out there, so many leaders out there that are just kind of running and gunning. They don't want to be responsible for the training. They don't want to be responsible for the upkeep or kind of the regular how-to type training. Well, offer that they can take part in your training as well. Make it clear to other people that it's available. Now, don't go selling it. Don't go just posting just about your training, because it'll come off cheesy. But definitely, if other people are already talking about it, there's nothing wrong with mentioning what it is that you're doing and what you can offer as you're building those relationships. And finally, teach people how to generate leads. My God, they're there for training. They want to learn, and that's one of the number one topics that network marketers want to learn, especially when they're on the internet, is how do I get more leads for my business? All right, so by teaching people how to generate leads and giving them ideas and stuff like that, you're going to be able to help build and maintain strong relationships. So number 2, offer training and support. All right. So number 1 is build relationships. Number 2, offer training and support. Most people that go into forums are looking for training and support. They're not looking for a new business opportunity. They're not looking to join you. They're not looking to buy anything. They're going in the forum to talk to other like-minded individuals, to network with peers, all right, and learn some stuff, get some questions answered. All right, these are discussion forums. All right, they're not selling forums, they're not advertising forums, they're called discussion forums. We're here to discuss, we're here to train, we're here to offer support and encouragement to other people. All right, so if you're constantly coming in with the mindset that you're offering training and support, you're not trying to sell anything, you will sell stuff. All right, you will get people chasing you. You will have people wanting to join you, wanting to work with you and come into your business. All right, but don't go in there with the mindset, and don't be fake about it. People can read through that. You need to genuinely want to help these people, work with them and provide them with good information, and they'll come to you when the time is right. All right, so again, build relationships, offer training and support, and finally, the third thing is you need to know when to offer your business. All right, and this is so important because you can burn a lot of bridges very quickly if you do this wrong. Do not ever lead with your business opportunity in the forums. All right, do not ever lead with your business opportunity. Forums are there for list building. Okay, as network marketers and internet marketers, if you're going to be a professional, you need to know that that forum is going to help you build your list. It's not going to get people into your business immediately. Okay, it's not for advertising. It's not for going out and saying, hey everyone, come join my business. It's the newest, latest, greatest, awesome thing with the best comp plan, an unmatched product, and everything that everybody's ever wanted, and you've got to get in first before everybody hears about it. That's not what a forum is about. Okay, and I know there's people in there doing that, and they just come off cheesy. Nobody wants to work with them. Nobody answers their ads. They get shunned. People laugh at them. People tell them not to spam the forums. Can you get out of our community? Nobody wants to be around them, and nobody respects them. So do not ever lead with your business opportunity. Lead with getting people onto your mailing list, providing value and support. You can send them to your blogs for more information, get them onto your mailing list through your Facebook account, whatever it is that you're doing, but don't send them to your business opportunity. Don't encourage them to go there through your posts. It's not going to work that way. All right, once they get onto your mailing list, okay, once they've opted into your newsletter, your mailing list, then you can offer your business opportunity. All right, because they've opted into more information about you and your business and your training and your support. And there's nothing wrong with obviously offering your business opportunity, the opportunity to work with you once they've opted in to get emails from you. All right, So by all means, when you've got them on your mailing list and you're doing broadcast messages, or you've got your autoresponder messages going out, by all means offer your business opportunity there. You can also offer it to them if they specifically tell you that they're looking for a business and ask you what you're doing. Now there's a difference here between them just asking you what you're doing and them specifically telling you they're looking for a business and asking what you're doing. Okay, do you see the difference there? If they just ask what you're doing, they're just interested in you. They're just, building a relationship with you. They're finding out what it is that you're doing. They're not asking you to sell them, okay, at that point. All right, if they just say, hey, what do you do? What business are you in? I mean, I ask people all the time, what business are you in? And they jam their business down my throat so hard I don't even ever want to talk to them again. It's crazy. All right, so if they ask you what you're doing, just let them know what you're doing. All right, and if they're interested in joining, they'll let you know they want more information, or that they want to talk to you about it, or maybe you get on the phone with them or whatever. But if they specifically email you or PM you or send you a message saying, hey, I'm interested in your business, can you tell me more about it? Or I'm looking for a new business to join, what is it that you're doing? Maybe we can work together. Obviously you can offer them your business and take them through the presentation. All right, but don't jam it down their throats. A lot of times people just trying to be friendly and just trying to build relationships end up being sold to, or end up getting all that extra information and sales pitch, and then they don't really even want to talk to you anymore. Okay, so that's the third thing, is know when to offer your business and when not to offer your business, of course. Very, very important. So that brings us kind of to the end, folks. You need to take action right now. Okay, set a schedule for your forum posting of anywhere from 20 to 60 minutes a day, depending on how much time you have for your forums. But set that schedule, set it aside, write it down what you're going to do every day. I know a lot of people are very busy. I know you've got work and kids and sports and activities and spouses and all kinds of different things that you need to do, but you need to schedule this in somewhere in your day. If you're going to effectively use the forums, you need to make sure that you set aside 20 to 60 minutes a day. You don't necessarily need more than that. If you start spending a lot more time than 60 minutes a day, what's going to start happening is you're probably going to spend a lot of time in the forums reading, learning, just kind of messing around and not really doing the activities that you should be doing, which is making posts and participating and building relationships, getting your links out there. All right, so if you're spending a lot more than 60 minutes a day, it may be good to kind of take a look at what you're doing and analyze what it is that you're doing, but definitely set your schedule so that you do consistently do this every day. Set a goal to make 10 posts in each forum that you use. All right, new posts or replies, it doesn't matter. Obviously don't just sit there and go 10 new posts, boom, 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 but reply to some, do a couple new posts, and make sure you're posting in 3 or 4 or 5 of the different forums that you're interested in participating in. Another little tip is you can boost your own threads by replying to the replies on your posts. All right, what do I mean by that? Well, when you make a new post, obviously you're the author and your post is always going to be seen, or your original post will be seen as the first one in the entire series when new people come and start to read that. And then other people start replying. Now, if you have several replies, you have 2, 3, 4, or more replies, you can always get your post seen back up to the top of the forums again by simply clicking another reply to your post. All right, and I'm just going to show you what I mean by that. Okay, so here's our Rich Dad forum again that we had posted in, and basically, as you can see now from earlier, we had posted up MLMers Suck at Marketing. And now somebody's actually replied to this other thread, this I Want a Retail thread. All right, as you can see, there's one reply, and it was done at 2:15 this afternoon. So basically what that means is that anytime there's a new reply to any of the threads in here, it automatically goes to the top. Okay, these two are just announcements and from the admin. All right, so that basically they keep them at the top all the time. Whoever's running the forums can always put, you know, whatever ones they want at the very top. But basically, starting here and below, it's based on activity. All right, so whoever posted the last new post, all right, whoever created the last new forum, or whichever forum post was replied to last, basically will, and they keep them in order. So, you know, if I want to get this post, now nobody's replied to it yet, but if I want to get this post put back up to the top, maybe it's drifted down here and there's 2-3 posts, and you know, we drifted down, let's say, you know, down here, look, there's one here, create momentum with your own mastermind alliance, and it's got 5 replies. If I want to jam that back up to the top, all I got to do is go in, reply to it, put a short little reply on to, you know, add some more information, or you know, reply to somebody who had talked about it on the forum, and boom, automatically it gets moved back up to the top. Okay, so being at the top is a great place to be, because obviously when new people come into these forums, they start at the top normally and start looking down and, you know, reading based on what they see at the top. So always having things close. Now don't just go start replying to your own. I don't have any replies yet, so it'd be kind of silly for me to go reply to myself, just to keep it at the top. Obviously that's not really good forum etiquette, but definitely if other people are replying on your posts, you can go in there and do that as well. And you saw, you know, I had replied on this one as well, and so that one had moved up when I replied at 11:32. It had moved up as well. All right. So the last thing is to stay consistent. And you know, the best way to success truly with forums is to be consistent. Be consistent in building your relationships, be consistent in your posting and in providing information and value, and obviously participating in the forum. Forums and you know, places like this, social type places where people are interacting, people get to know you, they get to build relationships with you, they get to kind of desire working with you based on the fact that you're around a lot and you're dependable and you're always there. If you just come in and out once in a while, you won't be able to gain the kind of trust or respect that you really can by being a consistent contributor. So make sure that you stay in the forums that you get into, continuously post, consistently participate, and I think you'll have a lot of great success with forums. As well, just check on the video list here. I've also put up a list of some great forums that you can get started in, or that you can check out, see whether or not you're interested in you know, doing some forum posting in there. And feel free to just Google some forums, right? Google whatever it is that you're interested in, and put the word forum along with that as a keyword, and you'll be able to find some wonderful forums for you to participate in, to be able to, you know, build relationships and generate leads for yourself. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you all very soon. Thanks a lot.